Good evening and welcome once again to the Whiskey Cowboy Live. Tonight's date is March 15th, 2026. It is a Sunday. It is. It's a Sunday. By golly. Welcome to the show. Almost screwed up that intro, too. Need to slow down. My mind's all over the place. Hey, Laurel, she says. Loose good. Sounds good. Loose good. Loose good to you, too. We're speaking, that's Swedish. She says, looks. Come on now. Swedish. I thought you were expanding our dialect. Loose good. Loose good. That almost sounds Swedish, doesn't it? Loose good. Loose good, dish bardy barsty bard. Oh my goodness. She says, seriously. Seriously Swedish? It does. It does sound Swedish. Could be even like a Swedish snack or something. I'd like a package of that loose good, please. Some loose good. Loose good. Loose good. I like that. I like that. Hey, we got some more folks out there watching. Say hey. Unless it's Gus. Gus likes to not say anything. The weather still ain't figured itself out yet. I am going to wash the truck this week, though. I got a list. I took the missus on a drive, and I said, yeah, I got to do this and this and this. And she's like, you need to make a list. I got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of stuff that I need to get done. A lot of stuff. Facebook's screwing me. Any guesses? Laura's been keeping up. Laura's been keeping up on the on the Facebook sagas. What do you think do you think my earnings are up or down from the last time we were on the show? I think my earnings are up or they're down. Everybody go ahead and type in your guesses out there. Up or down? Up or down? Laurel says it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Didn't answer the question, though. Is it up or down? Tonight's coffee. Blueberry Cobbler from New England brand. Laurel says down. It's down. It's down. Okay. It was at, I think it was at what? 64.1. I think that's what they said it was before. Doesn't that sound right from the last show? Last show was 60, I think it was 64.1% down from the rolling 28. 64.1% down from the rolling 28 of the previous. So it is down. What do you think it's down now? It's down to 64.1. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Any guesses? We get some guesses out there. Laurel, throw me out a guess. It was at 64.1. She says 61. Oh, well. Well, that means if it was at 61, that means that I'm gaining. It was at 64.1%. Less than. If it was 61%, I'd actually be making money. I'd like that trend. Or shall I say, I'd be making that, it'd be slowing down. I'm not falling off the cliff. It'd be slowing down. 61 is would give me more. Hey, Judy, welcome to the show. The question is, what percentage of am I down? What percentage am I down on Facebook on the rolling 28 on earnings? Okay, says my brain is dead. 71. Close. Not quite that bad. I'm at 67.4. So I went from 64.1 the last show. I think that's what it was, to 67.4 now. So I'm hey, I'll get down. I'll get to 70. I'll get to 70 soon enough. You got the 7. That's right. You're right. You got the 7. It's absolutely ridiculous. $421.95. That's it. That's it. For a rolling 28. $421.95. Then you got to take 30% off the top of that. Then that's what I have to work with. Oh my goodness. They're pulling back while they're leaning in. They're not even being gentle with me. I went from $20 million or $20 million. She says, like I said, absolutely ridiculous. I went from 20 million viewers or 20 million views to 8.6. I'm over half. I'm over half down. My engagements are down 42%. My audience is up 5.2. So my audience is still growing. Slow, but growing. But my income is dropping down to nothing. It's getting to the point where it was like before last October. Looking at like September, October. Was making that kind of stuff. That's nothing. That's before I started picking up. But you'll know about a month ago, my views went through the roof. My income started picking up. My follower rate was jumping. She was jumping. Now I got nothing? Yeah. They're screwing me. They is. I worked up some engraving designs for the boxes that are coming up. Hey, looking pretty good. Laurel and Judy have both seen this, but let's see if we can pop it up here anyways. See, it's not, that's not even coming up. You son of a mother. Let's go here. Let's do properties. Let's pull it up here. Bing. Done. There we go. Laurel says those are gorgeous. I want that dragon as a pet. Oh, you want the dragon as a pet? Here's the dragon as a pet. Now, it's you can go bigger. Here we go bigger. It's bigger. There we go. It has a black border around it that ties it all together, but you can't see it because the frame is black in the background. But that's the dragon design. It's going to go on top of a box. It's 6x8 top dimensions. It's not golden dimension. Golden dimension would make it about 5x8. But I think that just gives you a bigger box. Probably going to be about 5 inches deep. So it'll be 8 inches wide, 6 inches from front to back, and then, like I said, about a 5-inch deep box. There's the hummingbird. I did work up again, and there's going to be a band that's going to go around here. I could even do this, and I could do a wavy one around to tie it all together. I haven't decided, but just square is fine. I did work up a Celtic design, but while that worked really well for the coasters, I thought this will look much nicer as a box top. There's one horsey design. I think Miss Judy liked that one. It's one horsey design. There's another horsey design. I wanted something just big. You know, I'm like, okay, well, let's just make the main fill up the main box. No, main. Make the main fill up the main box squarish. So I think that'll look nice visually. There's the Wolfie. Judy goes, yes, yes. Excuse me, there's the Wolfie. Laurel had seen another one that I had done. Same head, but I had vines and stuff around the edges. And I just, symmetrically, it wasn't working for me, and it looked a little on the feminine side. I'm not saying female. It looked a little on the feminine side. I wanted a harder look for the wolf, so I redid the. I added knot work around with the paws and stuff. So I thought that would better reflect what I had feeling for the wolf box. Oh yeah, and there's the dragon again. Dragon. Hummingbird. That's going to look really good on a maple. Horsey. There's a horsey. Another horsey. And the wolf. So those are going to be the first ones that I'm going to work up for the box tops. And they'll be fine. And I'll be able to, change up the woods. And then it'll change up the woods, change up the clasp for it, change up the hinges, and it makes the box look different. I might do, add some more details to the sides of the box, some ribs or something, just change it up. But I'll have to see as I go, because I'm just going to make what I want to make. I'm going to offer it out there and say, hey, there you go. There you go. Got in some more goodies this weekend. I got my new saw blades. I got identical blades for both my table saw and my miter saw. I went with a 50 tooth one. It's especially designed to both do cross cut and ripping. And it gets awesome reviews. So I figured that way I have to change out the blades less, unless I'm having problems. But if I cut slow, let the blades do their thing. I shouldn't get blowout because I got good reviews. So those will be done up. I got my zero clearance plate for the table saw. I'm going to put that on. So you lower your blade all the way down. You pop off the guard for it. Put your plate on. Screw it in. And then turn your saw on, and you raise the blade, and it cuts up through it. So it's zero clearance. Nothing falls through. Got a load of wood in. Got another couple $100 worth of coaster wood. Just like before, except for this one's worse, one of my maples is warped. It was warped to shit. So I'm going to have to see what I can do with it. What are you going to do? Talk to a local mill up here. Laura says it's not good. No, it's not. It's not good. And they weren't able to custom order me anything, but they're willing to not give me, I can pay for it. Milling time. So they'll mill down stuff that they have if I need it smaller. So that's always an option. Got in I don't know what it is. It's a fan thing. It's like a vacuum cleaner for your hand, but it spews out air instead of sucks it up. It's used for blowing off your keyboards and electronics and all sorts of stuff like that. Because I needed it for the laser. It's like, no, I need to blow out some stuff, and I don't want to use my air compressor because that's a big blast. So I was like, okay, I can either get a shop vac and plug it in backwards, put the hose on the reverse side, or I can get those little cans. Get those. They're like aerosol cans, but they're compressed air. And those work really good, but they've got propellant in it, and they run out. So I got a it's got 3 speeds. Low, medium, and high. And boy, that high is good. So they're really good speeds. And it came with a oodle of little nozzle things on it for different shapes. And some of it had a like a nozzle with a circular brush on the end. I used that on my guitar earlier. Get all the stuff out from the cracks and stuff. And it's like, ooh, this is working pretty good. And then it also came with 5 or 6 brushes that weren't connected to it. So it's like, okay, that was a good deal. So I'll be cleaning the laser out tomorrow a bit. And hopefully if I just keep working at it each time, just clean a little bit more, I won't have to take the whole damn thing apart and spend a whole day doing that. Just get up with it. So that's good. What else we got going on here? Gonna make my boxes. Gonna make my trays. Can do all that at the same time. Hopefully won't get any more snow. Woke up yesterday morning, snow on the ground, all over the driveway and all over the walkway. It's like, you son of a mother. I don't need that. But I said, I'm not gonna clear off the truck. I'm not going to clear off the driveway and the walkway. I'm just going to say, screw it. And by mid-afternoon, it was all gone. But we had a good, 1.5 inches, 2 inches of snow. So it wasn't like a little itty bit. It wasn't a dusting. We had snow. Laurel says, hopefully you won't get that crap Michigan got. 26 inches? No. Fuck that. No. not needing that. I want to start working in the shop, and for some of the stuff I'd like to take. Remember, I said I'm building it so that I can take some of the equipment outside into the driveway. So I'd like to get some vitamin D and work outside in the fresh air. But I've got to work on more of my stuff. I'm going to see if I can get the that 2 by 3.5 or so foot board thick. I'm going to put the dog holes in it. It's going to go. Maybe I see if I can get that done this week. This week. We'll see. I haven't cut anything on the table saw or anything yet. Might use the blade that's on it now for that. I need to get my coasters. Finished up. Laura says we're supposed to get high winds tonight and thunderstorm around midnight. We had 30 to 40 miles per hour earlier. Yeah. Last night we lost power. About 2. I figured that out after because woke up and the alarm clock is flashing like this. And it said I think it said 4:30 or something like that. I go, what the hell? So I I looked at my watch, and it was 6:30. And neither of us slept. Neither of us slept all night. It's like, Jesus. But we didn't see the power go out. I think it was wind. The missus goes, why do you think the power went out? Yeah, probably wind. Because earlier that day, it got a bit windy. Yeah, she made a new dish. It was a chicken pot pie pasta. Chicken pot pie pasta. So we had pasta and sort of like chicken pot pie fillings, but not really. It was, but it wasn't. It wasn't quite as creamy as a pot pie. And we had that, and we had, she made a lemon blueberry something or other. What the hell is it? Lemon blueberry. Well, I can tell you exactly what it is because I sent her the recipe. Let's see what we got here. It was a, no, stop it. It was a, come on up here. No, come on. Get up here. Load up. Let's see what we got here. That ain't it. Come on, you got to show me what it is. Ain't none of these. Oh, hell, these are going. What the hell are these? No, these ain't it. These ain't any of it. This ain't it. Looking right here. Let's go. Where is it? Is this it? That ain't it. Ain't even close to it. That's not right. Is this it? No. Is this it? No, okay. I wasn't even in the right spot. No kidding, I wasn't in the right spot. Criminy. Oh, I got my respirator in. Oh, here we go. It's a no-bake lemon blueberry delight. Let's see here. This is the video I'd sent her. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. She didn't put the lemon slices in it. Laura says, oh my, yeah, it's pretty good. So it's like it's graham crackers all crushed up, you know, the typical stuff, and then some, it's lemon and something pudding layer, and then it's blueberry pie filling, and then it's the whipped cream, and then it's got blueberries on the top of it. Oh my goodness. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. But we both said, you know, it needs to be more lemony. We were imagining it to be more lemony. So she's like, yeah, I got to get this, like, I don't know whether it's a lemon extract or something like that. So she's going to get some of that and she's going to mix it in with it the next time around. It's like, yeah. Zero clearance, table saw, insert plates. That's right. That's what I got. I'm looking at. Oh, here we go. I got the air duster. 130,000 RPM. Ultra powerful cordless electric duster is what I got, man. Mix a lemon curd in it. Yeah, she'll figure it out. She's going to watch the show tomorrow anyways. She's going to say, hey, Laurel said lemon curd. But yeah, I got my Darth Vader mask. You like that? You want to see the one I got? Here we go. I got the Darth Vader mask. It's not very expensive. But there you go. Here we go. This is the one I got right there. The Darth Vader mask. Ooh, Luke, I am your father. Now those little holes right here on the sides, they have they got the canister. They look like this. These things right here. These go onto it. So they're pink, but I don't get to choose my color. That signifies what they what they collect, what they protect you from. So they look sort of like this purple one down here, but with these things, but on this. Now I chose this one because it fits. I watched videos of them, and it fits, and it does. It fits over my beard nice, but seals it up pretty decent. But underneath here, you see that little rectangle thing? It says 3M, and then it has a little rectangle thing underneath it. That's the air exhaust. So when you breathe in, you're breathing through the canisters that are going to be on those two little round things. And then when you exhale, it comes out that bottom port, and your glasses don't fog. That's what it looks like. Well, that's what the canisters look like, but it's got the pink cover on it. It's got the pink cover on the outside. And I'm pretty sure you leave the cover on it. Maybe you don't leave the cover on it. Do you leave the cover on it or you don't leave the cover on it? Those pink things had to cover. Do they, I don't know. Yeah, see, this has the cover right on it. How's the air get into it, though? How's the air get into it? 2 cartridges. Let me see. There's a video. They're going to show it. Let's take a look at that. I wonder if those are... Oh, okay. Those are little vent holes. Those are vent holes. That's how it got it in there. It's not solid. So the air goes in those little vent holes. Wasn't that cute? One went on pretty good. The other was a bugger. Like, what the hell? Oh, it says, that's awesome. You're talking about the respirator? Oh, get out of there. I don't see they're clicking. Oh, you can't see it. They're clicking it on another mask. Stop it. Stop. You can't see that. It's not that you can't see it. You're unable to see it. So, yeah, got that in. So we're fine. And it goes on really fast. It's got a big kind of loop thing in the back. It goes in the back of your head. So you put it on over your head and it just right down. And then you got lower ones, and they got these really easy to use clasps. And I clasp mine. It's like, oh, well, this is easy peasy. Oh, you said no fogging up the glasses? Yes. Super important. Super important. That was one of my major selling features, aside from the price, because these things can cost out the ass. So these weren't too bad. The canisters are, get out of here. The canisters run you $20 a pair. And the mask itself runs you $30. So you got $30 for the mask and $20, so there's $50 for the just an initial setup. And that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I didn't want the cheap ones, the regular mask ones, because they don't work worth a shit. They don't seal well, and they just don't last. Excuse me, these canisters last. So what else do we got in? What else we got in? We got... Now I got my box fan for the window. But I think I told you about that before. Putting a 20-inch box fan in the window. So, yeah. Just one thing after another. Just, it's nickel and diming me. I got to get myself a Brad gun. That'll be another $50. God, Jesus. I'll wait on that. I'll wait on that. I'm deciding I'm not going to get a cordless one. It'd be nice. I ain't going to pay that kind of price right now. So I can get a decent $50 pneumatic run off my air compressor. It's like, okay, that's fine. It'll do me what I need to get done. It'll do me what I need to get done. Then I got to get all my tape and my glues. And that's did I tell you I got a few things to do this week? My goodness. Well, we burned a half an hour waiting for folks to show up. Now you want to hear my rant? Laura says just a couple. Yeah, I gotta get my oil change. Gotta get my oil change. So I'll go get my oil changed. Gus will be like, "Oh, you can do that yourself." I ain't gonna get underneath there and change my oil. I ain't got a nice garage and lift. I'll pay to have somebody do that. My rant. It's not really a rant. Sort of a rant. Has to do with, look, during the COVID thing, I was really rough on the media. And I was rough on the government, and I was rough on the health people, because I was calling them out on their bullshit. But the media back then, even though they were publishing bullshit, they were publishing what was presented bullshit. Okay? They weren't just making shit up. They were publishing bullshit handed on high. Uncritically. Don't think about it. Just, like Fauci, he'd go, masks don't work. No shit. Then masks work. They don't. They do. No, then, well, masks are there to get people in the habit of putting on masks and doing what they're told, which is what I said was the whole thing. It was about do what you're fucking told. Back and forth. My stories didn't change. I did the research. I published the articles. I don't think anybody on the show was following me back then. Were you? Were you following me during the COVID period? Anybody out there? I think you came in afterwards. But I was on fire. Judy says you were okay. So you're familiar with the articles that I wrote. I wrote big ass articles. I laid it all out. And nobody was seeing them because Facebook was, every other week they'd hit me and throw me in jail. But, okay. Judy says that's when I found you. You were lucky. But, so yeah, I was critical of the media, but they were at least putting out the information that was given to them. They should have known it was wrong, but they weren't just pulling it out of their ass. Okay, that's leading up to my mini rant here. We've gone off the rails. We have fucking gone off the rails. They're outright lying. Call it ignorance, call it incompetence, call it, they only got partial information and they just put it out and ran with it. Nah, they're lying. They're lying so bad that CNN, I think it was CNN, had to actually remove one of their articles. And all the mainstream media outlets out there have been having to scramble to change articles and to change headlines because they're fucking lying. And this latest batch comes from the Islamic terrorists that threw the 2 bombs in New York City. they're presenting it as if it was white nationalists that did it, and that Mondami's house was a target. It wasn't. And then they want to focus on the white feller that was holding the initial anti-Islam rally protest. And he didn't break any laws. I don't give a fuck what they think about him. He didn't break any laws. Now keep in mind, these are all the same people. The Democrats and the mainstream media, they both were doing this shit. They're all the same people that are all for protest. Protest, protest, protest. It's good. It's patriotic. It's what we're supposed to do. Oh, unless you're going to protest something that they don't agree with. Then, no, he caused the problem. No, he didn't. Those two motherfuckers came up from Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania. It wasn't a fucking 5-minute trip. They weren't just down the road. They drove up from Pennsylvania. And threw 2 nail bombs into the crowd, hoping that they were going to kill people. And the news can't focus on that. They got to focus on the anti-Muslim rally and the white supremacist that was doing it. And that's inexcusable to them. It's horrible. Mondami did the same thing. It's like, you can't fucking do that. All of you motherfuckers were encouraging people all around the nation to do protests against ICE. Against ICE. Not ISIS. ICE. Against the officers who are enforcing U.S. immigration laws. You were encouraging protests all across the country. But it's not okay for you for a little teeny anti-Islam protest in New York City out in front of the mayor's house. That's just too far. That's a step too far. Fuck you. What a bunch of horseshit that is. And then every media outlet on the lamestream media side spinning it into a thing about white supremacy and the vile anti-Muslim protest. Get the fuck out of here. The guy that was protesting was spot on. I don't care what you don't even need to look into who he is. That's character assassination. Look to what he was saying. Look to the reasons for the protest. Spot on. Spot on. Islam is incompatible with the West. Islam is incompatible with the United States. In-fucking-compatible. And what happens? Didn't even get a day, not even a full day of protest before some Muslim motherfucker jumps in there with 2 bombs yelling, Allahu Akbar. So don't tell me about white supremacy. White supremacists aren't going around the world blowing shit up. They're not. Muslims are. Oh, but Christians commit crimes. They're not blowing shit up in the name of Christianity. That's the big fucking difference. Every group has criminals in them. This isn't random crime. This is terrorism. Christians do not run around blowing shit up. You can count on less than one hand in the last 50 years that Christians anywhere blew something up in the name of Christianity. If that many. I can only think of a couple. And they were misguided at best. Yes, they were. But the number one group for terrorism in the fucking world is Muslims. They're misguided as well, but they're actually following their scripture. See, the Christians aren't. The Christians that do that, they're not following their scripture. Mandami chastised. He spent 7/8 of his speech talking how bad it was, the racist, bigoted, Islamophobe, and 1/8 slight mention about bombs. Said that was unacceptable. Then if it's unacceptable, why focus on the rest of it? Doesn't matter. It's like, I don't care what you think. Throwing nail bombs into crowds is unacceptable. That should have been the end of the message. I don't care what they're protesting. I don't care. That's what he should have said. I don't care what anybody is protesting. If they're protesting legally, that's legal in the United States, whether you agree with them or not. As long as they are protesting legally. See, I had a problem with a lot of protests about anti-ICE because they weren't protesting legally. But by all accounts, that feller in New York City didn't break any fucking laws. None. But that Muslim piece of shit mayor, yeah, the cowboy is anti-Muslim. Yes, I am anti-Islam. Make no mistake about it. I don't care if there's nice Muslims. A nice Muslim isn't the problem. Their religion, their ideology is the problem. If they don't fully practice it, bless them. That's great. But there's plenty of fuckers out there that do. And you can't say that they're wrong in what they're doing according to their faith and their ideology, because they're not. They're following what it says to do. That's another distinction between Islam and Christianity. I posted up today, I'd like somebody to do an experiment. Just pick a random place with a lot of people or a random building. Run inside and yell, "Praise the Lord." That's it. Just run inside and yell, "Praise the Lord." See what happens. Then pick another location with a bunch of people or another building at random. Run inside and yell, "Allahu Akbar." See what happens. And it's not because we're a bunch of bigoted fuckheads. That's not it at all. It's because pattern recognition. I don't even care if you are the most woke liberal son of a bitch out there. Somebody comes running into your room and yells Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. I can't even fucking say it. Allahu Akbar. We always just say Allah Akbar. That's not the way it is. I'll just say Allah Akbar. Laurel says, "No, I will not do the second one. I like being alive." Right. And it's not because we're a bunch of bigoted Islamophobes. It's pattern recognition. The same way, check this out. What if somebody threw a snake in your bag? You wouldn't have to even worry about, I'm not even going to find out whether she's poisonous or not, because the chances are, oh, you bigoted against snakes. No, no, it's survival instincts. So I don't care. You can be the most woke liberal out there, and you're in a room, and somebody comes running in, and they shout, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. You're going to shit yourself. And if there's somebody in there with a gun, you might get shot. Or that person might get shot. I'm tired of the gaslighting about it. We've got entire communities. One of the guys, we've had what? Three or four in the last 2 weeks. Islamic terroristic events in the United States. And one of the guys came from Dearborn, Michigan. Fucking imagine that. We've got a community, at least one, and we're working on a couple others, where half or more of the people in the entire community are Muslim. You don't think there's a problem with that shit? And they're telling people, like the mayor of Dearborn told a guy that had a problem with them naming a street after a terrorist sympathizer. And the mayor told him, "You're not welcome here? Fuck you." He's a constituent. He lives in that town. You're the mayor. You're an employee. You're an employee. It's not your fucking kingdom. That's another thing. These politicians in the United States better get their heads out of their asses. We're not their fucking servants. We're not their subjects. They're our employee. They win an election, yes, to get the job to work for the people. They're not our fucking leaders. All the way up to the president. He's not my fucking leader. He's the administrator of the government that works on the behalf of the citizens. It's the highest administration position we have. Yes, it's very important. Yes, the office deserves some sort of respect. Yes, it does. But they're not our fucking king. They're not our leader. He runs the government. He doesn't run me. Mayors don't run me. Governors don't run me. They don't run shit. But the government. They run the government. The machine. It's a needed job. Thank you. Thank you. Same way with police. They're not our keepers. That's why I always tell people, stop calling the police to do shit. It's not their job. Is it a crime? No. Then don't fucking call them. You got a beef with your neighbor and there's no crimes involved? Fucking deal with it like a grown-ass adult. Call the police when there's a crime. Other than that, don't fucking call them. Because they're law enforcement officers. They're not babysitters. They're not your parent. They're not there to tell us what to fucking do. They're there to enforce laws, which are enacted by representatives that we elect. You see how the system works? We're not subjects. It always blows my mind though when people have problems with police like that. I never have problems with people with police like that because they don't try to tell me what to fucking do. I guess they figure out who they can and they can't, whatever. But no. Thank you for your service. Thank you. We need you out there. So other knuckleheads don't have to deal with it. Let you deal with it. But if it's not a law that's involved, stop calling the police. And police, look, and tell your phone operators and your dispatches, excuse me, if it's not a law that's being called about, don't fucking pass it on. Make a note of it in your log. Have a nice fucking day. Oh, there's somebody taking pictures. Is it against the law? Are they doing anything other than taking pictures? No. Have a nice fucking day. Why waste police's time? Oh, somebody's got a gun. Okay, can you describe the situation? Yeah, he's walking down the street. What is he doing? He's walking down the street. Is the gun out? No, it's on his hip. Okay, thank you. Noted. Have a nice day. Oh, but what if they're up to no good? It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. Because it's already been ruled by the Supreme Court. If you're exercising your rights legally, it's not legal. It's not legal suspicion of anything. It's not probable cause to get your ID. It's not probable. I mean, if they happen to be there and hey, what you doing? No, just nothing. Okay, have a nice day. They always want to get your ID. Most police officers are ID hounds. It's like crack cocaine, but you don't have to give it unless it's an ID state. Unless they suspect you of committing a crime and they're investigating that crime. Not just an investigation. Oh, I'm here, I'm doing an investigation because somebody made a call. What's the investigation for? Having a camera and taking a picture legally, and that's not a crime. I don't need to tell you who the fuck I am. I generally cooperate with them. It's easier, but you don't have to. And that's a problem too. Some officers think because they get cooperation, they have a right to do it. And if you don't give them your ID, then they're going to get all pissy. No, doesn't work like that. But here's another thing. People are stupid too. They think police can't ask for your ID. Guess what? They can. Police can ask you for your ID. Police can ask you anything. That's a violation of my rights. It's not a violation of your rights to ask. See, there's stupid people on both sides. Being asked for your ID is not a violation of your rights. Just say no. It's only a violation of your rights if you get arrested for refusing to show an ID or tell them who you are when no crime was involved or suspicion of a crime was involved. Then it's a violation of your rights because they don't have any legal right to know. I saw a video today too, and it was a guy. He was driving around. He was driving around a neighborhood, and he got pulled over. And the video poisoned the well. It starts out with these police illegally asked for his ID and they illegally extended the traffic stop. No, they fucking didn't. And they also said the police, how the hell did they put it? That the police basically sneakily for no reason ran his plates. And it's like, your plates are out in the open. They can run your plate. They can walk down the sidewalk and run every fucking plate on every car that they pass. There's nothing illegal about that. They don't need probable cause to run a plate. They don't. Here's another thing. It doesn't matter why the police pull you over. When they ask you for your ID, your driver's license, you have to, by law, give it to them. Okay? Why? It's not yours. It belongs to the state. And when you get your driver's license, you're told if you are in operation of a motor vehicle and a police officer wants to see your license, you must hand it over to them. Laura says, what do they think flock cameras do? Yeah, they got cameras up on the streets taking plates. They got cameras at lights taking plates, and they got cameras on cop cars now taking plates, and they run automatically as long as the plate is in focus for a certain amount of time, which isn't very long anymore. It automatically runs it. Now it runs it to see whether there's any outstanding warrants or any other issues involved with the owner of that car, the registrant of that car. Okay? And it's perfectly legal. Perfectly fucking legal. Now, you can argue in court that the reason a police officer pulled you over, they didn't have probable cause. And you might get out of that ticket. But if they have pulled you over, it doesn't matter why, and they ask to see your license, you have to present it. Simply by virtue of you being in control of your vehicle. That's the law. Got a bunch of fucking lawyers out there, the wannabe lawyers. They've seen a couple crime dramas, and they follow a couple YouTube videos, and they think they know a thing or two. No, you're wrong. You're wrong. Okay, so back to that feller. But then I showed the missus, like, man, and then the cops got stupid. They were unclear. Okay, they were unclear. And when they're unclear, people twist what they say. Okay. Now, what was happening is the man was driving around a neighborhood. Okay. And the police officer thought he looked suspicious. Okay, fair enough. That's not a crime. But they came up and they ran his plates. Perfectly legal. He can follow me all fucking day, run my plates all day. Neither of us are breaking the law. The name on the registration, the name on the registration got a hit for a warrant. Okay? We'll call him John Smith. John Smith had a warrant for his arrest. They pulled him over. Okay? The officer comes out. Excuse me, sir. May I see your license and registration, please? Now, why is he asking? He needs to verify that this person is not Ralph Macchio. You know what I mean? Because you can loan your car to somebody. He needs to make sure he's got John Smith. Well, John Smith didn't want to give him his fucking license. Why'd you pull me over? Sir, I just need your license and registration. He finally gets the license and registration, goes back. Then trying to the motherfucker in the car wants his supervisor, so the supervisor comes up, and she's a female officer. And he gets into it with her. And the guy's coming back, and he said, no, you're fine. Yeah, it was John Smith. It was the right name, different date of birth. Okay? The officer was just doing his job. Well, he didn't have probable cause to pull me over. Yeah, he did, because your license plate came back a hit on a warrant on the name of the registrant. So he did his job, pulled you over, got your license, ran it, verified you're not the John Smith we're looking for. These are not the droids you're looking for. And you're going to say, have a nice day. But you got to be a jackass about it. You got to be a jackass about it. Now, he got into it with a female officer, and she said, well, you know, it's because you look suspicious driving around in this neighborhood. And that's where she was unclear. That was the reason to run the tags, not to pull him over. You see what I mean? And people, they don't. So virtually all, there was a couple that got it right, but virtually everybody, sue them. Oh, those officers don't know what the fuck they're doing, and get them kicked off the force, and it's going to be a big payday. It's like, that case ain't going nowhere. Ain't going nowhere. People think they know the fucking law. They don't know the law. Then there was another one. Police officer. It's like, oh, you're so good until the end. Until the end. I hate it when officers don't know the law, too. It's like, stop it. Police officer goes onto this guy's property. And he's looking for somebody. He's like, let me see your ID. He's like, I'm not going to give you my ID. So I live here. Okay, that's fine. What are you doing here? Well, I didn't. No, you don't. Get off my property. So they went back and forth because he didn't have a warrant. There was no real reason for him to be there. No legal reason. So then the guy that told him to get off the property, while he was still standing up by his house, started swearing at the officer. And told him now go fucking do your job or something like that. He swore. And the officer stopped. And he was still on the guy's property. He turned around and took a couple steps towards the guy and said, don't swear, because I'm paraphrasing, I can arrest you because swearing in public is disorderly conduct. Wrong. Wrong on two parts. Swearing in public is not disorderly conduct. That's already been ruled on all the way up to the Supreme Court. It's not disorderly conduct. You can say fuck you to a police officer or fuck you to Jimmy Smith or go fuck yourself to somebody out in general public. It's not disorderly conduct. Nope, that's freedom of speech. It must also involve some sort of violence or incitement or something like that. It can't just be swearing. Can't just be swearing. Telling someone to go fuck themselves or telling the officer to go fucking do his job is not disorderly conduct anywhere in the United States legally. Now, they'll arrest you in some places for it, and the charges will be dropped, but I think the officer should have to pay for that because they should know better. They should know better. And that's what I'm like, no. So number one, if he was out in public, it wouldn't have been disorderly conduct. It would have been an illegal arrest. Number two, he wasn't out in fucking public. He was on his own property. He was on his own property. You're not out in public on your own property. That's like, say, intoxication in public. Yeah, there's places that have that. A lot of places do. They don't enforce it very often, but they can. But if you're sitting on your front porch and you're having a beer and you're drunk, I don't even care if you fall over drunk. They can't arrest you for being intoxicated in public. You're on your own property. Get the fuck out of here. That's the same way police officers cannot legally. This is what fucks me up. I'm going to rant on this. Police officers cannot legally stick their foot in your door to keep you from closing it. They can't do that. They've just committed a crime. They're very seldom ever charged for committing that crime. That's a violation. They can't do that. That's why I tell people never open the door. You keep the screen door at a minimum. It doesn't even have to be locked because if they grab it and they open it, they fucked up again. But it's best if you leave the outside door locked, open it so enough so that you can talk to them. Do not allow them to stick their foot in the door or anything like that. Here's where the fucking problem comes in. If you then pull the door back and you slam the door on your foot, they're going to charge you with assault on an officer. I think you should be able to blow their fucking foot off. Castle doctrine. I'm sorry. What you're doing is not legal. What you're doing is not legal. They've already ruled that if a police officer comes into your house and you don't realize it's a police officer and you shoot them, you can't get charged with assault because you're just defending themselves. I mean, you can be a crack dealer and they've gotten off like that. Just because they're a police officer does not give you the right to not to be able to, especially if you don't know. But I think I'll go even further. If a police officer breaks your personal space, in other words, they get up, they get ready, you should be able to take their head off. Figuratively speaking, of course. Knock them out. Because they're in your personal space. That's an assault. That's an assault. You do not, to protect yourself from assault, you do not, by law, have to wait for a battery to have happened. Nope. A lot of people think, no, they got to hit you first, or they got to attempt to hit you first. Nope. That's not the law. That's not the law. There are many cases where protecting yourself from imminent battery is perfectly legal. And I think if you got up into their face like that, what would they do? They'd take you down, lock you up. Sure as shit. I'm a former cop. I know how the deal works. And they'd be justified for doing that. I think it should be reversed. If a police officer gets up in your face to intimidate you like that, and a lot of them do, and they keep backing you up and they keep closing it on you, you should have the right to defend yourself. And you should not be held criminally liable for it. I've already said what resisting arrest and assaulting a police officer does to your sentence. If there's other crimes involved, it does nothing to it. It's a tack-on charge. The only time it really bothers anything is if that's the only crime. Other than that, nah. I don't know a single person that served more time because they clocked the shit out of a police officer that was trying to arrest him. Doesn't work that way. I think turnabout's fair play. I think if anybody gets up in your personal space like that, you got the right to remove them from your personal space. At a minimum. At a fucking minimum. If that means pushing them back, it should be totally legal. But, that said, I've seen police officers do that shit. They've never done it to me. I don't know why. It's not that I walk around puffing out my chest and acting like a badass. Maybe because I don't. You know what I mean? They don't feel the need to get puffy with me. But yeah. I don't like that shit at all. The missus. Well, you want to hear the missus get going? She watches a lot of these crime videos, the body cam stuff and police interactions and stuff like that. She just, she's watching it. She's doing her work, and I'll hear her. It's like, it's like, what's up? No, that female officer. She can't. She got no use for female police officers. Oh, you know me. I don't have any use for female police officers. It used to be, for the most part, except for a few rare cases, it used to be that the female police officers knew that they couldn't tussle with people. They just knew it. So they tried to de-escalate as much as they could. So there are certain situations where sending in a female officer may be advantageous. I'd still prefer a guy to go in, but because they really worked on de-escalation, now they don't. Now they think that they're fucking MMA fighters and they're going to they try to bully everybody. And they can't win. They can't win. Okay, you take the toughest motherfucking female police officer out there. I will throttle her in 3 seconds. They can't, they get their ass kicked by other females. Just stop it. They got no place doing that. Puts everybody in danger. Everybody. The officer, the person they're dealing with, their fellow officers. Oh. Yeah, the missus gets, she's rah. So that's female police officers. Female in the combat arms is one of her hot spots. Who knows her other hot spot? I've mentioned this a few times. It's a weird one. What's her other hot spot? Females doing what? I've said this a few times. And I'm like, oh baby, it's okay. As long as it's proportional. You should get this now. As long as it's proportional, they're fine. There, Gus. There he goes. Hey, Gus. Yeah, riding a motorcycle. Right, that sets her off every fucking time. Sees a gal on a motorcycle, not on the back, riding a motorcycle in operation of a motorcycle. She just, women aren't supposed to ride motorcycles. I'm like, baby, it's okay. It's okay. As long as it's proportional. Yeah, she, 5'5", 105-pound woman ain't going to be riding a Goldwing or even a, Harley Street Glide or Road Glide or something like that. And those are small, but okay, they're not, for Gus, they're a big bike. And I'm not insulting, but Gus. For Gus, a Harley Davidson, Road Glide or a Street Glide, they're bigger bikes. It's a big bike. For me, it's not a big bike. For a gal that's 5'5", 105 pounds, they're a fucking huge bike. For folks that don't know, I'm gonna say I'm 6'4". Now, a lot of the tall guys, they have to shift the floorboards and the handlebars and stuff like that. Harleys look big, but they were designed when the average man was smaller. Laurel says, I had a motorcycle when I was in my 20s. It was a smaller bike and it fit me. Right. Like I said, you get like a Triumph or a excuse me, what's the Street Bobs, or what's the small ones that Sportsters, like the Harley Sportsters. That's great for gals. It's a great size bike for gals. And it'll get you everywhere you want to go. You'll be able to keep up with everybody. It ain't a problem. As long as it's proportional, that's fine. The missus doesn't like it. She's funny. She's funny. Bless her. But yeah, I couldn't wear it. Can you, Gus? Can you see me riding a Sportster? I'd look like I'm on a fucking mini bike. There goes John. Like one of those. It looked like, you know, those mini motorcycles that you can get. You see the guys. They're usually teenagers or young adults. The itty bitty bikes. And they're just, you know, the little ones, the itty bitty ones. They're not even real motorcycles. That's what I'd look like on a Sportster. No. Yeah, those little clown bikes, those little itty bitty things. I couldn't ride a Sportster. No way. There ain't no way. Hey, and welcome to the show. Were you here from the beginning, Gus? Fess up. You let me go through my rants and didn't say anything. When did he jump in? He jumped in. He jumped in with riding a bike. He says yes, he was. Oh my goodness! You got your chimney in? You said he was coming Friday. Wasn't it this last Friday? Did you get that done? You get your liner in? Gus's chimney liner. Shit to bricks. Thankfully, he had another heating source in the house. He said it's all in and working. Fantastic. Fantastic. Cost more than he wanted to pay. What, about double? Double what you wanted to pay? Laurel says very good. So he could have went in with a 3-inch or a 4-inch. Correct me if I'm wrong. A 3-inch or a 4-inch, and the 3-inch would have been fine for his pellet stove, but it's not rated for wood stove. So he went with a 4-inch because that'll do both. Smart move. So if he ever has to replace it, he can put in a wood stove and it's fine. And if he wants to sell the house, it's already ready. But yeah, I think he was hoping it was going to be about half that price. That's the way it works. That's the way it works. Thankfully, he was able to said something like that to 6-inch. Oh, okay, so 6-inch. So I was probably 4-inch or 6-inch versus a 3 inches and 4-inch. I got my inches wrong. You know us guys, we're not good at inches. He said, "Yeah, it was a 15-inch insert." Gus, it was only 6 inches. Stop looking. No, if you get really close, it looks bigger. Stop it. Hey, it's a family show. Tonight's coffee, blueberry cobbler from New England brand. Oh, I didn't tell you what I made for dinner tonight. Well, I sort of made. I made part of it. I made part of it. The missus made fresh asparagus, fresh aspergrass. Al Akbar. Fresh aspergrass. Mashed taters. We had sour cream with the mashed taters. Laurel says, love aspergrass. It's good stuff. So we had fresh aspergrass, mashed taters with sour cream. I made up a big batch of mushrooms and onions sautéed. And Gus goes, we'll find out for sure tomorrow. By the tentative date is Thursday. Oh, good. Good. Thursday. That's quick. That's quick. We still ain't got a date for the missus and her eye. So good. I hope you get in there on Thursday. And then you're like, well, John didn't tell us. Tell us what I made prime rib. Had tender, medium rare prime rib with sautéed mushrooms and onions, fresh aspergrass, and mashed taters and sour cream. And beer. And beer. So that's what we had for dinner. Like, ooh. We got lots of leftovers. But see, we like using it. I like to shave it down, and we use it for, I can do it with stir fries and sandwiches and what else we do? Stroganoff. So, yeah. Ain't going to waste. Laurel says, I would drink a red wine with that. Well, I got some red wine. It's cheap red wine. It's my favorite. Arbor Mist. Well, I like wild vines as well, but I can't get wild vines much up here. So Arbor Mist, Blackberry Merlot is my go-to red. That's my go-to red. Laurel says, cost doesn't matter if you like it. Right. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. I say the same thing with whiskey. Don't pay attention to the price. There's good and bad in every price range. Just go for what you like. Don't try to impress the Joneses. Because I guarantee somebody going, yeah, I'm pouring a $600 whiskey right here, and I can get online and say, hey, the drink of the night for the Cowboy is Old Overholt, bottled in bond. It's like a $22 bottle. Or I can go, the drink for tonight is Evan Williams, bottled in bond. Again, that's a low 20s bottle. And everybody will go, yeah, it's a good pour. Yeah, it is. Ain't nothing wrong with a $600 bottle, $300 bottle, $200, $100. Ain't nothing wrong as long as it's a good whiskey. A lot of them ain't as good as the price says. Gus says, YouTube edited my comment. It was a swear. Only on the prime rib. Oh. How rude of YouTube. Yeah, and what the hell was her name? God damn it. And Jim. Jim's her guy. What the hell's her name? I got a headache. We ain't been sleeping. Allie, thank you, Laurel. Allie's comments, nobody saw them. They were lost. What she said was she was saying that they're all rhino. She did like She did a couple Marjorie Taylor Greene and Tucker, and so she said like Tucker, Marjorie Taylor Greene, and Candace. Oh, they're all rhinos. Well, yeah. So it didn't come through. The missus saw them the next day. She saw them. They're here, but we didn't see them when the show was live, so I have no idea what was up with that. Oh, and let's get back to the media lying about shit. Outright lying now. Outright lying. Propaganda for the left. I mean, they were doing the shit to a lesser degree with the protests and stuff like that. Oh, mostly peaceful protest. I mean, they've been doing it for a while, but never like was seen with that bomb throwing. It's like, holy shit. But yeah, Tucker and Candace, they're a couple douchebags. And I know Candace never was a conservative, and I don't think Tucker was either. He's more of a libertarian, but he's always been weird. He's been weird. Gus says, I agree big time. I don't know what he's agreeing on. No, I try to warn people. People don't like to hear. I try to warn people about stuff, and they don't like to hear. If the cowboy says, this person ain't right, and you think that they're right, look into it a little bit more. Laurel says he's always giving me the creeps. Tucker, yeah, he's been a little off plumb. He's been a little off plumb. And like I said, he was, especially toward the end of his Fox time, I'm like, the only thing keeping this guy on the rails is Fox, is the administration of their network. And I warn folks, you watch, people are like, yeah, he's going to take away their... Tucker leaving Fox did not affect Fox's viewership. It didn't. Oh, here's another person. Megyn Kelly. Thank you. Thank you, Judy, because I was going to mention that. Here's another one. Megyn Kelly is not a fucking conservative. She was on Fox News. Yes, she was. But she was never a conservative. She is a centrist that leans left, and some things quite a bit left. She's not a conservative. Never fucking was. And she's getting into the mix now, too. Laura says she's gone off the rails lately. Yes, she has. Well, she's been wrong for quite a while on a lot of things. And here's nothing. She needs to eat a couple hamburgers and lay off the makeup. What do you think? She needs to eat a couple hamburgers and lay off the makeup. I have no idea what the hell she's been doing with her looks. Judy says, absolutely. I don't know what you're absolutely about. Laurel says, yes, she does. Yeah. She looks like a concentration camp victim that they just tried to make look nice. Eat some food. Eat some food. When Ann Coulter makes you, when you make Ann Coulter look chubby, you got a problem. You got a problem, girl. Eat a couple burgers. God. She's always sit wrong with me. She sat wrong with me on Fox because I told people she ain't a conservative. She's not a conservative. And then she went out on her own and went even left even more. The conservative have kind of the conservative side's glammed on to a bunch of people that are just not. They're not, never were conservatives. They were semi-rational people, and that's fine. That's fine, but they weren't conservatives. I'm trying to think if there's anybody else out there that we can talk shit about. Oh, the missus, she likes to find the missus doesn't wear makeup. Okay, she doesn't need to. And in fact, when she puts it, I haven't said much of anything when she's put it on, but she's only put it on a handful of times over the years. I prefer that she doesn't. But she likes to find pictures of these people. And it's like, you can tell they don't look anything. Go find Candace Owens without makeup on. She's about a 3. She cleans up to about a 7. But she's about a 3. Because the face is a blank canvas. So like nowadays with makeup and filters and stuff like that, and it's like, don't be dating a girl that has a lot of makeup on. You see a girl made up online. Hey, young guys, you see a girl that's online. She looks hot. We used to call it club girls. See, they did that shit back in the day too, because the girls would wear on kabuki theater makeup. It's just over the top. Why? It's just like it's theater makeup because they need to be seen in the adverse light conditions. Okay? Find out what a girl looks like not wearing club makeup. Find out what she looks like without filters. I'm sure we all know people in our lives, friends and family, that still fucking use all that filter shit online. It's annoying as hell. It really is annoying as hell. Stop it. Especially if you're over the age of 30, you better, look, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. That was like it was one of the shows where they 90 Day Fiance or something like that, and it's like 90 Day Fiance the other way. It was this girl. This old gal. She was hooking up with a guy from Tunisia. Do you remember that? What the hell was her name? She's going to hook up with a guy from Tunisia. It was back some years ago. Okay, here we go. Yeah, here we go. There he goes. That would be you don't watch that crap? Yeah, it was a brief dalliances back in the day. Yeah, she hooks up with this younger guy from Tunisia. His name was Rebecca and Zied. Rebecca and Zied. Oh, this was funny. Let's see if I can pull up pictures. Rebecca and Zied. Yeah, here we go. Watch this. Okay, so Rebecca and Zied. Here we go. Here's a picture of him. You can see her over here. This is Rebecca and this is Zied. This is her like way fucking made up. Way fucking made up. She looks more like this. But this is still with a lot of makeup on. But she would send okay, so Zied, this is not what she looks like. This is not her. You can see, because this is her. This is her right over here. There's her. You see, she's quite a bit older than he is. Now, Rebecca and Zied. Now they're talking. Now, now they've been talking. They've been talking on like Skype and FaceTime and stuff like that. They've been teleconferencing, so they talk and stuff like that. And they got filters that you can use on those things. And she was using them back in the day. So she'd send him pictures of her filtered pictures. And she would FaceTime him with the filter on. But then she flew to Tunisia. And she gets on. No, in Tunisia. So that's a long ass fucking flight. She ain't at her top. It's a long flight. Don't blame her. Hey, that's what happens. He shows up at the airport and he's wearing a T-shirt that he had made with her picture on it. It was her picture on the front. It looks like Gus says, "I can." You can believe the Cowboy watched. No, I watched it peripherally. I wasn't the one watching it. The same way the missus, she puts on Love at First Sight and stuff like that, and then they've got like Love at First Sight foreign. So, and then all the voices are dubbed in. So, yeah. So she watched the 90 Day Fiance, and I'd always come in and I go, "Who the fuck is on it tonight?" Okay. So it's like, oh, okay, whatever. And there's some real train wrecks. Like the guy, the older guy, and he flew over to Thailand and he married this. He was going to get hooked up with this little gal. I didn't watch the show. It's peripheral. But it was funny. So yeah, she shows up at the airport, raggedy as hell. Raggedy as hell. No, the missus will tell you, I like, History Channel. I'd rather watch, Ancient Aliens and laugh at that. And yeah. She likes the cooking shows, the competitions, and the 90 Day Fiance and the freaking, but whatever. So no, it's funny. It's funny. I couldn't tell you much about the people, but whatever. But yeah, so she shows up off the airplane in Tunisia all raggedy, and he's expecting that what she looks like on his shirt looks like it could be her fucking daughter. It looks that different. Quit digging. No. She'll tell you. No, I know of them. I don't know. I didn't watch the show. I know some of the main characters and stuff because it was always on. Well, fuck, I could tell you what the kids were watching too. Doesn't mean I'm sitting there. Oh, but this is fucked up. Have you ever done this shit? The kids put on a show. God, it fucking pissed me off. The kids will put something on the TV. Some of their stupid cartoony or whatever it is shows, right? They'll put it on the TV. And you're there and you're doing other stuff because I'd usually be on a computer or do something, whatever. And they watch they've got their show on. And then they just get up and leave. And it's on. And then 30 minutes later, you're like, what the fuck am I still watching this shit for? I don't need to be watching this shit. Tell me that's not happened to you. Some stupid kid shows on and they get up and they leave and you just didn't stop watching it. Laura says all the time with Mason. Yeah, and you go, do you ever do that? You watch it and then at a certain point you go, what the hell am I still watching this for? Gus said SpongeBob SquarePants. Yeah, it's like, what the hell? Yeah, the kids would do that shit. They'd put SpongeBob on or whatever else other crap that they were fucking watching. I don't watch that. I don't give a shit about that. And they get up and they leave, and then 20 minutes later you're still watching. And you go, Jesus, God, got me again. Paw Patrol, Blue's Clues. It's a clue. Dora the Explorer. Swiper. No swiping. Oh, my goodness. Oh, yeah. No, I just I just know these characters because the show was always fucking on. It's like, who the hell's on this time? They had the two sisters. I don't know what the hell their name. They look like curvy Barbie dolls, overweight curvy Barbie dolls. And then they ended up getting their own damn show or something. I don't know. Just weird. Laurel says Paw Paw for at least 2 to 3 years. Paw Patrol, not Paw Paw, Paw Patrol. Ba 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 Baran. Oh, goodness gracious. Now, I can tell you everything about, I can go back to General Hospital when Luke and Laura were there. I can tell you all about that shit with the Cassadines, and now it's Minecraft stuff. Minecraft. Yeah, I don't know about that. I know Warcraft. I don't know Minecraft, but yeah. The kids brought over a game, bless their heart. Me and the missus, we were lost. I won, but I won. It was. Hey, put it on the TV. It was Mario Party. I think it's Mario Party. I think that's what it is. It's Mario Party. Mario Party Jamboree. Was that the name of the game? Yes. Mario Party Jamboree. They come in. Oh, bless their heart. And her feller, he's like, "Hey, do you want to play Mario Party Jamboree?" I'm like, "What the hell is it? And he's like, "It's a game." I said, "I figured that." I said, "Is it a card game? Is it a board game?" And he's like, "Well, it's sort of like a board game." So it's sort of like a board game. What do you mean it's sort of like a board game? He goes, "Yeah, it's like a board game, but then there's a bunch of games that you play." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" He goes, "It's and they had his like little video game console thingy, and then he puts it in another console and he takes the things off, and we each get part of the controllers. It's a video game. It's a video game." Let me go right here. So it's like a board game. And you go and you've got to collect coins, and when you get 20 coins or more, and then you got to collect stars. You got to buy stars. So you just go around these board things, and then there's other games that you play. You got to jump over things. It's weird. So yeah, we play. That's how we spent our evening. Last night after dinner. And so it's like, I didn't know what the hell we were doing. And then you had before each of and it goes, "Oh, and now for this other game." That would drive me nuts, says Laurel. It was interesting. And then it'd go, "Okay, and now time for a competition." And then another little game thing would come up. And then you're trying to do, and then you practice a little bit, and then you click and you go, "Okay." It's like, whatever. And I won the game. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. That's all I said. I have no idea. Well, thank you. I was holding back on you guys. I was just holding back. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Hit the right arrow. Okay. Okay. Now what do I do? Oh, hit the up. Okay. And it's a... Okay, do. Oh, you can buy stuff. Okay, I'm going to buy. What the hell is that? Oh, it does this and this and this. Like, oh my God. So me and the missus, we were having our own fun, not knowing what the hell we were doing. We were making jokes about what was happening. So that's how we spent our evening. It's like, holy shit. And the missus is like, "Yeah, I would have rather had like a first person shooter game or something like it. Yeah, or like ATV off-road fury and just drive around and hit shit. That's great. I have no idea what the fuck we did last night. But the kids had a great time. They had a great time. Bless them. Bless them. She texted the missus and said that she needed to laugh. Okay, well, they laughed. I'm up for a lot of stuff. That was a little weird for me. That was it. But they seemed to enjoy it. That's I had a good time. Oh, welcome to my world. Hey, let me tell you about 90 Day Fiancé the other way. They should hire me to narrate those fucking shows. Oh my God. What a bunch of dipshits. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So that was my evening, is playing Mario Party Jamboree. Mario Party Jamboree. I do not recommend that game. Laurel says, I love the people that think they aren't scripted. Well, they're not scripted. They're just not real. Like I say, they say reality TV. It's not reality TV. It's unscripted. But it's as real as WWF. And then what they do in all of those shows, they can edit them any way they want, and they do, because they've shown interviews with people after those types of shows, and it's like, yeah, that's not really what happened. But they just, they will do retakes if someone isn't. Yeah, they want the most outlandish. Right. It's unscripted, but it's not reality. It's not reality. And then they take all the footage, and then a lot of times it's just they show the stupid. Yeah. They show the stupid. Yeah. It's crazy. And they just splice and dice. And they know that going in. It's in their contracts that they have no control over what goes out there. Does not have to reflect what really happened. So they'll edit this and they'll edit that and they'll splice and dice, and sort of like the mainstream media. Crazy. And that's how you get people like Jasmine Crockett. And she ain't the only one. AOC, Jasmine Crockett. There's a bunch of them out there that it's just reality TV for them. They're movie stars. They're movie stars. Nothing can beat the mainstream media. Boy, they're just, especially now. Oh, I cannot tell you how pissed off I've been the last few days for the mainstream media. It's like, oh, because you guys know me. Don't fucking lie. Outright lie. Up is down. I post about it. It's like, yeah, I wanted to make, I can't even make fucking satire anymore. Do you know how hard it is to make satire now? I wanted to make a meme about how, yes, three Muslim attacks, and one of which involved bombs. And the Democrats and the mainstream media and the liberals are crying for more gun control and blaming white supremacy and Islamophobia. But I can't make it up because that's what really happened. They're not trying to sugarcoat shit. No, it's like, it's weird. It is weird. There's no way I could have predicted it to be that bad. That bad. The complete fucking opposite. Thankfully, a lot of people have been calling them out on it. But the problem is they'll go back next week and they'll forget all about it and swallow everything the mainstream media's giving them. Crazy. 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 Crazy for feeling so lonely. That's Kermit's Kermit's brother. Oh, I'm crazy. Crazy for feeling so blue. Oh my goodness. Stop it. Stop it. Gus, you put something in my coffee. Put something in my coffee. It's blueberries. Blueberry. Donna ain't been on the show in ages. Gus says, why do you think they feed us all the drugs and crap in our food and make us forget? Who? Who does that? Who? Gus? Who? Is he typing something? You're fucking up my pace, Gus. I wanted you to type it out to who's doing it, and then I was going to ask doing what. Because you forgetting stuff. You can't leave me stringing like that. I can't. There's a pace to this. Read a box of anything to manufacture. Laurel says the government and pharmaceutical companies. Too late. God, too late. Oh man, we got to work on our timing. We got to work on our timing. My goodness, that's not nice. Oh. Goodness gracious. Don't make me go on Zoom. I ain't gonna make you do shit. It was one of those things I couldn't. You can only stretch it out so long. That's what she said. Laurel says I follow Gus's train of thought. Well, his train, yes, but I needed it to come quicker. No, stop. Oh, goodness. Stop it. Stop it. Dang it. Can't type that fast. Stop it. Hell, you could have fucking chiseled it. You could have gotten half of the 10 Commandments chiseled out in the time it took you to do that, Gus. Thou shalt not. Oh my goodness. You people are terrible. Terrible, terrible. Hope Allie and Jim are doing okay. She's been having a problem with her daughter. Kids. Hope that Connie and Elliot. Hope they're doing okay. She got to travel a long ways for her treatments, too. That's a problem with down there in places down. They live in Wyoming. As it just takes you forever to get any place. Donna, don't know what's up with Donna. Anybody seen Donna? She's not around anymore. Her and Gus used to gang up on me. They were mean. They were mean. I don't know why they're so mean to me. Gus says, coming from the guy who watched 90 Day Fiancé the other way. It's the other way. Or was it? I'm not sure if it was the other way. I don't even know if it was the other way. One of those. I don't know what the hell it is. I don't know if he was trying to get to the States or she was going to go live in Tunisia. Wouldn't have worked out well. And there was another couple, young Muslim guy, had this really Rubenesque little blonde-haired chick. I don't know who the hell she is. But he kept trying to make her lose weight. And she was going to go live with him in his Muslim country. It's not good. I don't know who the hell they are. Who were they? That was funny as hell. And he kept trying to tell her, you need to lose some weight. Muslim guy with white girl. There we go. It's nope, that wasn't her. Oh, there we go. Nicole. Nicole and Azen. Nicole and Azen. There we go. Here we go. I got to show you this. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There we go. That's Nicole and he's a short little guy too. He weighs like 85 pounds and he's a Muslim. Like super Muslim, and she's the American gal. It didn't work out too well. It was a very interesting, from what I saw. Like I said, I don't sit and watch the whole damn show. It's just I just get a clip here and a clip there. That was. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they had some weird people. They had some weird people. And Judy says, geez. Yeah, like, oh my God. And she had a daughter. So she's got a daughter. Her daughter was like 4 or 5, something like that. Real young kid. And she's hooking up with this Muslim guy from wherever the hell country he was from. Wherever the hell he was from. Where was he from? And season 5 is doing everything it can to make it seem like Azen is just mean to her. Nicole catfished Azen, the scammer. Oh my goodness. Where was he from? A native of Morocco. He's from Morocco. He was Moroccan. Moroccan the Casbah. He's Moroccan. It's like, oh my goodness. Oh. I tell you, life was simpler back then. Oh my goodness. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Gus says, I don't know. Didn't ever watch the show. Now you're going to go on YouTube and just look up clips from the old shows. I'm sure they've still got them. You're just going to sit there and go, what the fuck? Sally. Hey, Sally, come over here. Did you see this shit? Oh, it's every time I'd walk in and the show be on, I'm like, what the hell is happening? And there's always some stupid shit. There's always some stupid shit. Oh my God. Oh, that was Ed. Oh, I think fucking Ed was on that show, wasn't he? You guys know Ed, don't you? Yeah, Ed from 90 Day Fiancé. You guys know Ed, right? He's the one. Yeah, he's another. He was the second guy. Ed went, oh my God. Just the ads were enough for me to never watch them. Oh my God. Sally says she can't make me do that. Ed's a guy. Ed can never go to a date and say, hey, you want a neck? Because he ain't got one. Oh, God. This is Ed. Oh my God. Oh my God. He was a real piece of work too. He acted like he was Fabio or something. He's got no neck. Judy goes, oh, well, yeah. And this is him with his Thai girlfriend. I think it was from Thailand. He was going to marry her, and she was expecting. He got over to Thailand, and she was expecting somebody that's taller than 4 feet. I mean, he's a little taller than 4 feet, but he's pretty damn short. He's shorter than she is. Oh my God. Oh. Look at that neck. There is no neck. He's got no neck. He's got no neck. Look at it. He's God. And he strut around like he's cock of the walk. And it's like, oh my God. And he was weird too. And then after that other gal, he hooked up with this gal over here who was a step above, but it was like, what the fuck? There. Oh my goodness. Look, I normally don't pick on people, but Jesus Christ. How can you just... Here he is trying to be the cowboy. Look at that. Ooh, sexy dude. He goes, hey, baby, you want a neck? Yeah, me too. Do you have an extra one? But, oh, my goodness. I'm going to get a copyright strike. Oh, by the way, the last show, they copyright struck me because of the music. the Depeche Mode, their music brand, snagged my whole video. Like, if you were monetized, your video is no longer monetized. They are claiming monetization for this video. It's like, yeah, it's fine. I'm not monetized. Have had it. So yeah, oh my God, there's some interesting things out there. Did my last post get cut? Your last post says, hey, you showed us the picture a long time ago. I can't remember. I can't remember for what. Oh, about Ed. We might have been talking about 90 Day Fiancé. We might have been talking about that. But yeah, I have. I've showed pictures of Ed before. I've showed pictures of Ed. He's a character. Again, if somebody got a big nose or some big ears or they're skinny or they're a little, it's like he's got like, let me count the ways. Yes, Mr. No Neck. Yeah. Yeah. He says, I can handle it. I've got broad shoulders. You ain't got broad shoulders. You just got no neck. Oh, my God. He was, and he just thought he was all that. And see, with me, I know I'm not all that. But he really thinks he's all that. Goodness gracious. Oh, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Oh, my goodness. Yep. He's got rolls, and I mean lots. Yeah. It's like, would you like to try out for this role? He goes, sure. Which one? I got about 4 or 5 of them here. Which role is going to best suit your needs? But yeah, it's just no neck. No neck. I don't know what his problem was. He has an issue. Obviously. Obviously. Oh, goodness. Yeah, but oh my goodness. Try to get romantic. Try to give him a hickey on his neck, and you get his fucking his wing bone or something. I couldn't find it. Slide around. My God. Can you imagine trying to wear a scarf when you got no neck? He looked like a fucking ninja. Oh, my goodness. It'd be easy to cover up. Gus says, well, it's been fun, but I'm getting tired. Okay, Gus. I hope you're on for Thursday. Let us know. Well, we better know because the next show is going to be Wednesday. So you should definitely know by then. You should be able to let us know. And thank you, everybody, for joining the show. Fuckers. Gus says, I'll be waiting for a call tomorrow. Okay. I'll call you tomorrow. It's like, John, I'm not fucking waiting for your call. Get off the phone. I'll call him every half hour. Hey, Gus. Did you find out something? John, stop it. Fucking leave me alone. I'm waiting for my call. Get some sleep. Everybody get some sleep. Man, it's got to be the weather and shit. It's like, we just can't sleep. But thanks for the laughs. Be up bright and early, putting out content, trying to find some satire. It's rough doing satire. I was on a roll, but then everything just went shit up. It's like, how can you make satire when everything out there, you'd swear to God it's satirical? They're crazy. Gus says, good night, everyone. Have a great start of your week. Don't call me. I will call you. You don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even called me by my name. Oh, goodness. Next show Thursday, same time, same place. See you on Facebook. Hopefully they'll stop fucking with me. Laurel says, I'm tired. I'm going to go. Sleep well, everyone. Good night, Laurel. Good night, Judy. Good night, everybody else that's out there. There's more people watching. The numbers there. You never know what we're going to talk about on the show. So show up and find out. And with that, God bless and take care.